gents, and welcome back to Chit Chat with Inky, where we do a little chit, and y'all know we always chatting. But before we get started, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, y'all. It is free. I promise you, you will not get a bill in the mail. And talk to me, because I like to talk back to y'all. Y'all, I will not be long with my review tonight, but before I start my review, follow me on Chit Chat with Inky on Instagram, and also my daughter has a business, Flame_Unique, and she also has an LLC, FlameUnique.com, y'all. She sells purses, jewelry, shoes, and everything. Sorry, y'all, just made that face. I had to like get somebody to signal. Also, y'all, I just feel good today. I washed my hair. Did you know how you do your self-care? Like your extra like you're shaving and cut your toenails, polish your toenails, another color. Like I like to do my extra self-care every 2 weeks. Of course, you take your shower or your bath every day, but your extra self-care is like your hair, all your personal, just put a little into yourself a little more. But so excuse the clips in my hair, y'all, because I had to wash and retwist my hair. I wash my hair in the shower because it's getting so long I can't do it over my sink anymore because it hurts my back. But enough about me, y'all. So today we're gonna do Love and Marriage Huntsville. Now y'all know I'm not gonna be long because my attention span, I be thinking, because I can't keep this attention span long that no one else can. Yeah, and plus today is like a chill day, y'all. So come on, let's chill a little bit. Get a little conversation in. Missing the people. It's been 2 days. So y'all, they start off with Destiny, husband Courtney. He invites the guys to play a little basketball. Y'all, tell me why half of them can't even play basketball. Now, I think Lou might be able to play basketball. I'm really not sure. Martell said he straight can't play basketball. I'm like, hold up. Marcel said he a football player, okay? So, kind of find out Courtney is 6'3", y'all. He tall as hell. So I'm like, okay, Courtney. So he figure he'll play basketball with the fellas, and while Courtney want to do like a pizza party or something like that. With the ladies, which we all know the fellas seem to come back together a lot quicker than the ladies do. The ladies always got some drama. And that's what the fellas was talking about, how, the fellas can get into an argument one day. Marcel was saying that fellas can get into an argument one day, and the next day, child, they like nothing never happened. But the ladies, on the other hand, they not so damn forgiving. Courtney talked to Marcel about the business, like the real estate business and like commercial businesses and things like that. And they had a really good conversation. He was saying he wanted to get into it. He don't know anything about it, so he would, like if Marcel could help him with that, y'all. Marcel sitting on the sidelines like, yeah, the hell he's supposed to help me too, right? Because Martell wanted to get back in good grace with Tisha and Marcel so that he can start working with them again. But after everything went down with Miss Wanda, like, that's definitely a no at this time. Which I didn't see anything wrong with it. So Marcel was saying, he'll teach Courtney what he needs to know, just like he tried to teach Martell, whatever the hell that means. So y'all know how that goes. So the fella starts talking about divorce, and Maurice was saying that the hardest thing with divorce are the kids, which is definitely true. But Martell was saying that him and Mel are trying to, co-parent and, get along and be cordial, whatever, for the children. In other words, he was taking his ass on that vacation that they've been on with Mel, pretty much. But he was trying to sum it up to, we're trying to be cordial, raise the kids in the best way. And they was asking, is that going to confuse the kids by y'all back in each other's space? And he was like, no, they know exactly what divorce is. Like, pretty much, they know that the family hang together, but the family is not back together. Like, mom and dad is not back together just because they take y'all on trips and we do little things together. So that's pretty much what he was saying. Stormy and Mel, they meet up at the store. Stormy getting some damn sage and sound bowls, child. She getting ready for her peace party with sage and sound bowls, okay? Now, let me tell you something. I have never dealt with sage before, okay? And I wanted to go to a sound bowl class. I think I am going to take that up. They say like bring your yoga mat and stuff like that. That is something I definitely want to do. It's actually one around the corner from my job. So I think I'm going to check out the sound bowl, you know, meditation and just relaxation. Sage, on the other hand, I ain't never dealt with no sage or what have you. But y'all, I gotta tell you, quick story. My sister, y'all. So I was big mad being patty in the summertime with my sister, right? And we talk to each other every day. I do have several sisters, but this one sister, y'all, she like a year younger than me. And we talk to each other every day, right? But I was mad and I was being petty and all this. And I wouldn't pick up my phone for her, right? So she texted me and she like, you need counseling. And I looked at her text message and I'm thinking to myself, she right as a mom. Like, she right as hell. I do. Like, I know that. You know, I am aware, you know. And I looked at the text message and started laughing, y'all. So, for my birthday in September, I guess that she told me I needed counseling in July, right? Right before we went on vacation. September was my birthday. So, for my birthday, she got me this body wash and this lotion from Bath Body Works, y'all. And it says sage. It's something about cleanse the spirits away or something, y'all. I couldn't do that but laugh when I looked at it. I told my sister, I said, you think you slick. You done went and got me some sage inside of a body wash and lotion because I shower every day. If anybody ever asks you, if you know somebody that shower every day, you can damn sure say, it is me. It is me. I do not miss a day without showering. I don't care what happens, okay? But y'all, I thought that was just so funny. So when I saw the sage, I said, My sister tried it with me, y'all. She really did. Trying to cleanse the spirit off of me because I was mad. But anyway, Stormy was telling Mel that she was going to have this peace party and she invited in all the ladies, whatever. And Mel just like, okay. And Stormy was asking about Mel and Tisha. And Mel was just like, you know, like, we'll be cordial, but I don't want to be friends with anybody. How, you know, whatever. And I'm like, hold up. Why they like on really good terms when they left the damn comeback table? I don't know. So Mel was just telling her, I don't want to be friends with anybody, but I could be cordial, and that'll be it. I just took down a couple of notes. So Courtney and Marceau, they back to them. They having a conversation. And Courtney was asking about, so Marceau was asking, like, is this going to be a Courtney thing or a Courtney and a Stormy thing? And Courtney like, look, anything that got to do with Courtney, Stormy is definitely a part of it. Anything got to do with Stormy, Courtney is definitely a part of it. We are a team, right? And so Courtney like, well, how do you work with your wife? And Marceau, like, pretty much we don't work together. We come up with ideas, but as far as working together and being together all day, we ain't doing that. Y'all, Courtney looked at Marceau and said, I think you just have a problem working with women. Y'all, he looks so serious. This dude looks so serious. And like I say, I actually like the black hair on Courtney. Beard and hair versus the red stuff or whatever he had going on in that confession thing. I was like, yeah, that ain't working. Keep it that black color, that salt and pepper, whatever was in it. He told Marceau, he said, you just don't like working with women. Check. You ain't never lie. He don't like working with women. Because Marceau, well, actually, I think all the Scott brothers have like a male chauvinist thing going on with them in a sense. Some a little worse than others, but all in all, I think all of them have that they are superior over women type thing going on, to be totally honest. Then you got Maurice and Kimmy. Y'all, Maurice and Kimmy conversation was so heartfelt. And Kimmy was saying that she found 2 lumps or what have you in her breast, and they're waiting for the results to come back. She said she went and got them checked out because by her being a nurse, you know, we do self-breast exams. Even if you're not a nurse, you still should do self-breast exams. And she was saying, you know, that it's scary. 1 lump or what have you is scary enough, but to catch two, it's like she already knows, you know, in a sense. Like she can pretty much feel it. Kimmy knows what to look for, and she knows. And they were sitting there, and she was just like, you know, like, we need to get a living will. It's like she planning for her own with what ifs, you know. And Morris was sitting there, and he was like, you know, I'm here, whatever you need. This is the most sincere I have ever seen him, y'all. And he was just like, I'm here, you know, like, you are my wife. And she was like, I know you didn't sign up for this. He was like, I signed up for everything that is to come. I'm like, exactly. But when he looked at her, Kimmy is so stressed out. Kimmy is so worried, and she has every right to be. But when he looked at her, y'all, the look in his face, when he like had a tear come down, I had to rewind that look about 3 or 4 times, because that look he had was a look of fear all in his face, y'all. His face. Oh my God, I know that look all too well. And that was like the look of fear, the look of, I can possibly lose my mate. That is the look that he had in his face. And I actually kept rewinding, because that look. And you know, Kimmy was saying, you know, she's God's girl. And you are, Kimmy. You are. You know, she's always strong. Kimmy is like one of the strongest women in the group, y'all. And I mean, to watch her cry and shed tears like this and be so worried like this, it's like gut-wrenching, you know. And I just pray that everything works out for her, and pray that everything works out for their family, and God keeps her here and keeps her safe, you know, whatever the results are, that he gives her the strength to fight it and to battle with it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, fight like hell, fight like you ain't never fought before, pretty much. And, you know, and I hope that Maurice gives her that support that she's going to need, because if it does come back, you know, she's going to need that support. And I mean, she's really going to need that support. So I will be keeping them in my prayers, y'all. That was so heartfelt, that conversation that they had, you know. And Maurice was just sitting there. He's just like, I'm with this till death do us part. I said, I know that's right. I know that's right. Straight up. When the going gets tough, the tough get going. Yes. Stormy has her peace party, y'all. All the ladies look great. Everybody looked really nice. Tiffany looked much better now than she did the prior season. But Tiffany's still with the shit. Okay? That's just call it for what it is. Tiffany's still with her crap. You know, she's still shady. She still throws shade like she ain't got no damn sense. She don't tape as much. I haven't really been seeing her and Lewis tape as much, you know, like on the episodes. But she's still with her crap, you know, clearly. Destiny brings her cousin Demi, because she said Demi is her backup. Mel really wasn't, you know, for all the back and forth and all the craziness. She just wasn't. And I'm glad that she put herself in another space to not give that response that Destiny was giving. Because I'm going to tell y'all something. Destiny had a shitty attitude. From the time she walked in, her attitude was stank. For real. And it didn't do anything but get stankier. Okay? If that makes sense. Stormy said she didn't invite Destiny's cousin, but she still had an extra seat. So she went on and, you know, made her feel comfortable. Stormy has come a long way from when she first came on the scene. Because when she first came on the scene, I was thinking, oh, God, who's this chick? But Stormy has really come a long way. And I'm liking this Stormy right here. Stormy wanted to play a couple of games with the ladies because she said, you know, the last time they all got together was at the Galentine, Kimmy's Galentine, and she pretty much was part of the reason why the altercation has started. It was going on. So she wanted to play a couple of games, and I'm thinking to myself, oh God, we all know what happens when they play games on these shows. It never ends well. Never. So Stormy said she wanted to play a game called What You Heard, What Was Said, and What You Met. Y'all. So Stormy gave like a example about when she first met, I think Destiny. I think it was Destiny. And so she gave an example and everything. And then Tiffany said she didn't have anything to say, but she was, and then she rebutted and said, okay, I'm going to talk about the time when I met Destiny. Destiny like, okay, bring it on. Just bring it on. I'm ready for y'all tonight. Child, Tiffany talking about when she first met Destiny, what she heard, what she said, what she met, Destiny didn't get it. I'm like, girl, you threw all the shade. And Destiny was like, hold up. So you told a woman that her husband, that you seen her husband with another woman and it wasn't her in the event. Like, how is she supposed to take it, Tiffany? You don't even... So if you wanted to make her aware that y'all have met before, you couldn't come up with another scenario. That was your scenario. You full of crap. What she heard, what she said, what she met was correct. Okay, Tiffany, stop playing games. We're not playing games with you. We're not going to let you gaslight us like that. So Destiny said that she believed the woman that her husband was with at the event was Melnika, because I guess they wound up getting the same award. They must have worked together. I don't know. But when Destiny said Melnika, y'all, why I thought she was throwing shots at Mel? Because you know Melnika is attached to Martell, like his assistant or what have you. I'm like, oh, did she throw a couple of shots or some shade, you know, Mel way? Tisha said everything was good, which we know is not, but Tisha said she ain't for the crap. She ain't starting no crap tonight. I'm like, okay, are we growing, Tisha? Mel said she spoke to Destiny, and she did. She spoke to Destiny, and I think that Destiny don't believe her, for one. But Destiny's going to find out that Mel did speak to her when she came into Madani. She did speak to her. And I think it's going to take all the way till they get to the reunion. You know how they do the playbacks and then you have it and it says something back. I think it's going to take for them to get to the reunion for Destiny to see the playback that Mel actually spoke to her. But child, Destiny is on her petty shit and she ain't for it. She don't want nothing to do with Mel. I don't know what it's going to take for these two to even have like a decent conversation, because they like two bulls going head to head. And to be totally honest, I think that Destiny is more hurt behind what's going on with her and Mel than anything. So she pretty much using her hurt to try and hurt Mel back, pretty much, because Stormy asked, well, since you know that she spoke to you, does that change anything? Child, Destiny said that, said nope. Girl, everybody had the wild face. Everybody had the wild face. I was like, okay. So I don't see things getting better. The only way things can get better is Destiny and Mel both are willing to crack and just break it down and just be like, you know, I'm sorry I did this. I'm sorry I did that, such and such. And please, if they do apologize to each other, please do not get them half-ass apologizes. The ones that go, well, if you feel like I've done anything to you, then I'm sorry. Oh, I don't like when people say that. It's not if I feel like it. You done something to me. So just say, I apologize for doing such and such to you. I apologize because of this or because... Don't say, well, I apologize if you feel offended or you feel like I did something. No. I can't stand them. If you apologize like that, don't even apologize at all, to be totally honest, y'all. But this this episode was cool. It wasn't a lot. It was cool. The most that caught my attention pretty much was Kimmy and Maurice, the talk that they had about Kimmy's health. And like I said, I hope everything's works out for her. And push come to shove, I hope Maurice do stand by her side and do what he said he was going to do for her and be there for her through it all. I really, really do, y'all. But y'all know I like to be long. I'm about to end my commentary. Like, comment, and subscribe. Watch my video before this and the video before that and that and that and that. Share with your friends. Y'all talk to me in the comments because y'all know I like to talk back. And until next time, chit chatters, I will see y'all later. Bye.